Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, bwilly1001 here with an A to Z on Destiny. Today we're going to be diving into the Titan class, finding out about what drives them on the battlefield, their focus, and an in-depth look at build options available. The Titan class is a walking tank. They have an 80-20 armor to cloth ratio and are built to take a punch and shrug it off. They aren't built for speed but endurance, and depending on your build, you'll still be able to get around as quick as the other classes. The Titans were the ones that built the wall, and they were the ones that gave their lives to hold it during the collapse. They specialise in heavy weapons in LMGs, but their skills allow them to get up close and personal with enemies, dishing out damage to all surrounding enemies. Now, let's check out the Titans build options. In the top left here, you can see there are two subclass slots available. You can build your class to suit your playstyle, whether it's tanking or DPS. But let's check out the grenade options first. The first unlock is a flashbang, which stuns any enemy it damages. Then you have a pulse grenade, which is an AoE grenade, which deals periodic damage. And finally, the lightning grenade, which sticks to anything and again, periodically deals damage. Then you have your special abilities, starting with lift, which allows you to double jump. Then increased height, allowing you to jump even higher. And then increased control, for greater maneuverability in the air. And finally, catapult, making your initial jump even stronger. All of which will aid the latter stages of your special ability, Fist of Havoc, which is your main special ability. It smashes the ground and dissolves nearby enemies in an arc of light. Then Aftermath, which leaves you with a damage dealing field, and then Death from Above, which after jumping allows you to aim Fist of Havoc. Finally, Shockwave, which sends out a wave of energy along the ground. Your next unlock is Storm Fist, which is a melee special, which deals bonus damage. Overload, which has a chance to immediately cool down Storm Fist. And then Discharge, which can invoke an AoE around the target. Finally, Illuminated. When you kill an enemy, the Storm Fist, it can significantly reduce the cooldown on Fist of Havoc. Next up are your codexes, which will determine whether you tank or DPS. Codex 1 is Battle Recovery and Toughness, Codex 2 Speed and Toughness, and Codex 3, which is Battle Recovery and Speed. Then you have Headstrong, which increases the leap distance of Fist of Havoc, and Aftermath, which increases the duration of your pulse and shock grenades, as well as Aftermath, and Transfusion, which triggers health regen when you kill an enemy with melee. Back to Codexes again now, with Codex 4 focusing on all attributes, Codex 5, which is a battle recovery, and Codex 6, which is raw speed. You can only select a few of these codexes to finalise your build, but I'll go over them in a second. And lastly, you have Unstoppable, which makes you harder to kill with Fist of Havoc, Shoulder Charge, which is R1 after sprinting for a melee attack, and Juggernaut, which gains a protective bubble after sprinting for a short time. Then there's Illumination, which allows you to lock your skill tree. At this moment in time, we're not 100% on what locking your skill tree will do, but I'm thinking that you're going to be able to build classes like these. Now, this is a melee tank build, enabling you to get in there, control the situation from right in the center of the action, taking a lot of abuse from all of your enemies while just shrugging it off. This enables you to get in there with your shoulder charge, hitting it straight away with your melee, getting that cooldown down, and controlling all of the action from the center of the hustle and bustle. Now, the second build that you're going to be able to get with the Titan class is going to be a DPS/tank class, taking control of the situation from afar, allowing you to deal a lot of damage while controlling the situation, but also observing where everything is at the time. This build pretty much focusing on your Fist of Havoc, allowing you to use it from a greater distance. It also uses a bit of agility and toughness, allowing you to tank when you have to, but not making it a mainstay. And the final build is just solely DPS. That's what I love about Destiny. It just allows a Warlock to tank or a Titan to DPS. So the DPS build will focus mostly on your speed and agility, as well as putting a bubble on you if you get into any trouble, so you can get out of there with your sprint. So yeah, these are the builds that are going to be readily available for you when you start the game in the beta or in the final product. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and check out my channel, I'm bwilly1001, and I'll see all of you in the next one.